أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وآله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى يوم الدين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, today we will be following Madina Arabic Book 3, Lesson 9 on page 81. Today I will be reading and translating the unit and also doing the tarakib, telling you about the tarakib, and also we'll be looking at the points to remember. And inshallah, if we have time left, we'll be doing the exercises. Otherwise, we'll do the exercises tomorrow. So let's begin. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Let's begin. الدرس التاسع. Lesson 9 or the ninth lesson. دخل المدرس. دخل, he entered. المدرس, the teacher. دخل المدرس, the teacher entered. الفصل, in the class. The teacher entered the class. The teacher entered the class. دخل المدرس الفصل. The teacher entered the class. Now, here we should explain this in a little bit of detail so things get crystal clear from the beginning of this lesson. So whenever you have jumlatul fi'liya, a sentence that starts with a fi'l, this is in Arabic. So when you translate it in English, you always start with the subject. You always start with the subject, because in English we cannot start a sentence with a verb. We cannot say entered the teacher the class. That's a wrong sentence in English. Entered the teacher the class. So to correct it, the best way is to always take the fa'il first. The fa'il is actually the mubtada, okay? So take the fa'il first and then take the fi'l and then take the object. So the sentence becomes a subject verb object, okay? Subject verb object is the style in English and in many other languages. Subject verb object. First comes the subject, the doer, the fa'il, the mubtada, whatever you call it. First comes the subject, then comes the verb, and then comes the object. Now, how do we know? Yes, take a screenshot if you want to. This is very important about jumlatul fa'liya. So what's the point? The point is, whenever you start translating a jumlatul fa'liya, always start with the subject, not with the verb. The second point, take the screenshot so we can move on. The second point, how do you recognize dakhala is a fail? You know it. Al-mudarrisu has the dhamma, so the dhamma is implies that it is marfu, and kullu fa'ilin marfu, so this is the fa'il. And then al-fasla is the maf'ul, because it has the mansub, because it has the sign fatha on it. So the sign fatha indicates that it is mansub, either mansub or majroor, but here it is mansub. So the mansub is a maf'ul, and kullu maf'ulin mansub. So here we recognize which one is the verb, which one is the object, which one is the subject, and which one is the object. دخل المدرس الفصل. دخل المدرس الفصل. The teacher entered the class. Entered the class. The class directly becomes the object of entry. by the teacher. I'm emphasizing on this one single simple sentence to make things easy for you in the lines that are coming up in the lesson. Okay, so this is the most important point. If you don't understand what I have said, please rewind and you can see it and inshallah revise it again. دخل المدرس الفصل ووجد فيه 15 طالبا فقط. Again, the second sentence starts with wow. And wow means and. The conjunction and is used when you want to connect two words, several words, or several sentences, right? So you want to connect four sentences together. What do? You insert wow in between two sentences. He came and he sat down on the chair and he talked to me, right? So all the three sentences are joined together with wow. This is called wow ataf. Wow ataf means the connecting wow. So the next sentence starts with وَوَجَدَ فِيهِ خَمْسَةَ عَشَرَ طَالِبًا. And he found. وَجَدَ means he found. And he found. فِيهِ in it. In what? In the class. وَوَجَدَ فِيهِ and he found in it. خَمْسَةَ عَشَرَ طَالِبًا 15 students. Other than tamiz, right? 15 what? 15 students. So the tamiz is mansoob. ووجد فيه 15 طالبا and he found in it 15 students. What are the students? The students are the object. The object of what? The object of wajada. And who is the subject? The teacher. Al-Mudarris is the subject. But where is it in here? It is in this fatha. We know that this fatha is damir mustatir. Damir mustatir for huwa. Damir mustatir huwa is there. That's what is the sentence actually? The sentence actually is wajada huwa. Wajada huwa fihi 15 taliban. You see? The damir is there. The fa'il is there. But it is mustatir. What about Khamsata Ashara Taliban? We have discussed in detail. No need to elaborate on this. Khamsata Ashara means 15 and Taliban means students. So Taliban is the Tamiz and Khamsata Ashara is the other to it. So that's simple, okay? No need to complicate it because there's nothing to understand in it. Okay. Faqat. Faqat means only. Faqala lahum. Faqala lahum. Lahum means for them. Faqala means so he said. But here the word lahum will not be translated as for them. It would be translated to them. We have learned that the particles are flexible. And he told them. And he told them or he said to them. أين الطلاب الجدد الخمسة الذين جاءوا أمس. He asked them. أين where? أين where? أين where? الطلاب الجدد the new students. الخمسة the 5 new students. الذين those who. الذين those who. الذين those who ja'u, they came, ja'u, they came, ams, yesterday. أين الطلاب الجدد الخمسة الذين جاءوا أمس? Where are the five new students? Five new students. Every sifat is uh, said after the mawsuf. So in English we say five new students. In Arabic we say students new five, right? Students at-tullabu, al-jududu is new, al-khamsatu is five. So in English we say five new students. In Arabic they say students new five. The students, the new, the five, right? The five new students. الذين جاءوا أمس, those who came yesterday. قال عبد الله, قال عبد الله, said Abdullah. Abdullah said, what did he say? حضروا اليوم, حضروا اليوم, حضروا, they were present. حضروا, they were present. حضروا, they were present. حضروا, they were present. اليوم, today. وخرجوا, and they went out. قبل قليل, before a while. قليل means little, small. A little while ago. قبل قليل, a little while ago. So, قال عبد الله, Abdullah said, حضروا, حضروا اليوم, they were present today. وخرجوا قبل قليل, and they went out a while ago, a little bit ago. أظن, we have discussed and learned this word in detail. أظن, I think. أنهم ذهبوا إلى المدير. أنهم, أظن أنهم ذهبوا إلى المدير. أظن, मैं गुमान करता हूँ. I suppose, I think, I suppose, I suppose. أنهم, أن means that, أن means that, أن means that, هم, that they. أظن أنهم, I suppose that they ذهبوا, went إلى المدير, to the principal. Okay. Now, in the next, so this was the first paragraph. Let's revise it quickly. دخل المدرس الفصل ووجد فيه 15 طالبا فقط. The teacher enters the classroom and he found in it 15 students only. فقال لهم, and he said to them, so he said to them, أين الطلاب الجدد الخمسة الذين جاءوا أمس? Where are the 15 new students that came yesterday? قال عبد الله, Abdullah said, حضروا, حضروا اليوم. They came today. They were present today. Not came, sorry. They were present today. وخرجوا قبل قليل. And they went out before a while, or a while before. قبل قليل. أظن أنهم ذهبوا إلى المدير. I suppose, or I think that they went to the principal. Now this is complete. رجع, رجعه, رجعت طلاب الخمسة. The five students returned. بعد قليل, after a while. فقال لهم, so he said to them. فقال لهم المدرس, so the teacher said to them. إلى المدير ذهبتم يا أبنائي. To the principal you went, O my son. To the principal you went, O my sons. He could have asked, أذهبتم إلى المدير يا أبنائي. It's okay. It's okay to ask in both the ways. Hmm? In this sentence, he is expressing that he knows already that they went to the principal. So he's just confirming it. That is why he brought ilal mudir first. Hmm? He's directly telling them that did you went to the principal, right? So قالوا, they said, نعم ذهبنا إليه. Yes. نعم. Yes. نعم. Yes. ذهبنا. We went. ذهبنا. We went. إليه. To him. إليه. To him. نعم ذهبنا إليه. Yes, we went to him. Now comes the word. لأننا. لأننا. Because that we. Because if you want a literal translation, literally how to translate, because lam kasra li means because, anna means that, na means we, because that we. You can just take this whole thing and make it two. نعم ذهبنا إليه ما وجدنا أسماءنا في القائمة. You can just say because we went to him because we did not find. Ma wajadna, we did not find. Ma wajadna, we did not find. Asma'ana, our names. Asma'ana, our names. Fil qa'imati, in the register. Fil qa'imati, in the register. ذهبنا إليه لأننا ما وجدنا أسماءنا في القائمة. Okay. جلس المدرس. The mudarris sat down. The teacher sat down. جلس المدرس. The teacher sat down. وقال and said أقرأتم درس الأمس. أقرأتم, क्या तुमने पढ़ा? Did you read? A is the question. قرأ is the فعل. tum is the fa'il. أقرأتم, did you read? درس الأمس, lesson of yesterday, or yesterday's lesson. مضاف مضاف إليه. درس الأمس. Now أقرأتم فعل and فاعل. أقرأتم is فعل and فاعل. What is the مفعول? درس الأمس, right? Lesson of yesterday, or yesterday's lesson. يا أبنائي. قال الطلاب نعم قرأناه. قرأناه. قرأنا means we read, and قرأناه means we. So the na is for we, قرأ is for read or read, and who is for it, the lesson. فعل فاعل مفعول, a complete sentence. A complete sentence. Subject, verb, object, right? فعل فاعل and مفعول. قرأناه, we read it. وكتبناه, and we wrote it. وحفظناه, and we memorized it. You see, all the three letters in same way. قرأناه وكتبناه وحفظناه. قال المدرس. The مدرس says أفهمتموه. In the last lesson we discussed this in detail. Is the question. Fahima is the verb. Mim wow is the fa'il. Mim, actually mim is the fa'il. But afahimtumhu is not okay. So that is why this wow was added to this word, because we had a sakin on mim. So that is why we had this afahimtumuhu and not afahimtumhu or tumhu, right? So afahimtumuhu. Did you understand it? It is the object. What is it? It is the object, the lesson, the maf'ul, which is mansub. قالوا نعم. They said yes. فهمناه. Again. قرأناه, كتبناه, حفظناه, فهمناه. We understood it. جيدا. Very well. The object of manner, right? What do you call it? The adverb of manner. The adverb of manner. جيدا. Very well, right? ما أسهل هذا الدرس. This is the new lesson for today. ما أسهل. कितना आसान है. बहुत ही आसान है. هذا الدرس. This lesson. How easy is this lesson? So if you say ما أسأل, that is فعل تعجب. Something new. ताज्जुब करना. ओ करना. ओ कितना आसान है. ओ कितना मुश्किल है. ओ कितना अच्छा है. ओ कितना बुरा है. How bad, how good, how easy. This is called ताज्जुब. ताज्जुब करना. उर्दू में भी ताज्जुब भी कहते हैं. तो ये सीगा है मा असला, बरवज़्न मा अफ़अला. मा अफ़अला जब आ जाएगा तो फ़ेल ताज्जुब है. इसके डिटेल अभी हमको पॉइंट्स टू रिमेंबर में बताएंगे. ये बिल्कुल नई चीज है जो इन्होंने आज समझाई है. ओके, आपके लिए. अब नेक्स्ट, लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. قال عبد الرحمن. عبد الرحمن said أنا ما فهمت. I did not understand. أنا, I, ما, not, فهمت, I understand. I did not understand. فيه, in it. Ana means I, ma means not, fahimto means understand, fihi means in it, salasa means three, kalimat means words. Ana ma fahimtu fihi salasa kalimatin. I did not understand in it three words. Salasa kalimatin, again, adad ma'dud. salasa kalimatin. قال المدرس. The mudarris says ما هي. ما هي. Now, here this ma is question. You see, there are many types of ma. There are many types of ma. As far as I remember, there are 6 types of ma. Yes. So this is ma here. This is the question ma. Ma istifham. Ah, ma istifham. So here we have got. Sorry, I pushed the wrong button. So here in these sentences, we have got ma ta'ajjub. Like when you say ma ashala hadha dars. कितना आसान है आज का दर्स. This is ta'ajjub. And the other one, ma fahimtu, मैंने नहीं समझा. I did not understand. This is called ma nafiya. Ma nafiya. The ma that is giving us the nafi, the negation. And here we have got the other one, ma here. What is it? This is called ma istafhamia. Ma istafhamia. And there are other types of ma as well, okay? Not only three. Ma is the most flexible word in Arabic. Ma. Ana ma fahimtu. I did not understand. I did not understand فيه ثلاث كلمات in it, three words. قال المدرس ما هي? Mudarris asked, Mudarris said, what are they? قال عبد الرحمن. عبد الرحمن says, قرأنا في الدرس هذه الجملة. قرأنا في الدرس. قرأنا. So what you have to do today? Homework is write the conjugation of قرأ. قرأ قرأ قرأوا قرأت قرأتا قرأنا قرأت قرأتما قرأتم قرأتي قرأتما قرأتن قرأتوا قرأنا. If you don't write these 14 words, you won't be able to understand the af'al, the verbs. The verbs is a mandatory part to understand. You have to do it. Okay? قرأنا, we read في الدرس, in the lesson, هذه الجملة, this sentence, هذه الجملة. Why جملة? Because it is the object of reading. It is the object of قرأنا. Yes. عاد جدي من الخرطوم. ये जुमला क्या था? This sentence was عاد. عاد جدي من الخرطوم. Now, what is the meaning of عاد? Means returned. عاد يعود. عودا. عيدا. Today is Eid. What is the meaning of Eid? The meaning of Eid is palatne ka din, the day of return. The day of return is called Eid. So by the way, Eid Saeed, Eid Ghadir, आप सबको मुबारक हो. इंशाल्लाह परवरदिगार बार बार देखना नसीब फरमाए. आदा याऊदु औदन. Okay, so Ada means returned. Jaddi means my grandpa. My, because of this ya, and grandpa, my grandpa. So my grandfather returned min al Khartoum, sorry, from Khartoum. Where is Khartoum? Anybody? कोई बता सकता है Khartoum? Where is Khartoum? It's the name of a city in Morocco. Okay, Morocco. मेरे ख्याल में Morocco में है. I'm not sure. Either it is in Libya or it is in Morocco.
It's in Sudan, the capital of Sudan.
Sudan. Ah,
Asimatul Sudani.
Sudan. Okay. Thank you.
It
Thank
will
you.
come in the text, inshallah.
अच्छा, okay. So, فما معنى هذه الكلمات الثلاث؟ فما معنى. So what is the meaning? فما. So what? معنى. Meaning. هذه الكلمات. These words. Why هذه? Because كلمات is جمع مكسر غير عاقل. جمع مكسر غير عاقل. هذه الكلمات الثلاث. What are the meanings of these three words? قال المدرس عاد. عاد معناها رجع. عاد की माने है रजा. आदहा, आदा means रजा, and रजा means वलजद्दु. वलजद्दु मअनाहा अबुल अबी आओ अबुल उम्मी. अब ये टीचर समझा रहे हैं. द टीचर is explaining the meaning of the word the meaning of the word al jaddu. What is the meaning of jaddu? The meaning of jaddu is abul abi, yani baap ka baap, the father of the father, father of the father, or abul ummi, father of the mother. You see, abul abi or abul ummi. So here we have mudaf mudafun ilayh. Abu is mudaf to ab and wal khurtumu asimatu Sudan. Thank you. Asimatu Sudan, a city in Sudan. चलें आगे बढ़ते हैं. अफहिमता. Afahimta. A is the question. Fahima is the verb. Ta is the subject. Afahimta. Did you understand it? Did you understand? This is a complete question. Did you understand? Qala Abdul Rahman. Al-ana fahimtu. Now I understand. Now. Now. Now is the object of the time or place. Right? Adverb of time and place. Maf'ulun fi. Now I understand. You see? You see the fatha? The nasab, this is mansoob. Fahimtul ana or al ana fahimtu. Now I understand. Now, next paragraph. ثم فتح المدرس. Today's lesson is long. That I think there are 3 pages. So, ثم فتح. Then he opened. Who opened? The mudarris opened. Kitabahu. His book. You see? Kitabahu. Not kitabuhu. Okay? Because kitab is the object and object is always mansoob. Kitabahu. ثم فتح المدرس كتابه. Then the teacher opened his book. Kitabahu. His book. Not kitabuhu, because kitabuhu means also means his book, but it is in the halat al-rafa. But here we have it in halat al-nasab because it is the object. وقرأ درسا جديدا. وقرأ درسا جديدا. وقرأ means and he read. درسا جديدا, a new lesson. A new lesson. He read a new lesson. So why do we have this fatha then on top of them? So why don't we say وَقَرَأَ دَرْسٌ جَدِيدٌ? Why didn't we say وَقَرَأَ دَرْسٍ جَدِيدٍ? Because darsan jadidan, the whole thing is the object of qara'a. Jadidan is the sifat, darsan is the mawsuf. So sifat mawsuf as the object, as the maf'ul for qara'a. And where is the file? Where is the file? Somebody may ask, भाई मफ'ूल फ़ैल मौजूद है, मफ'ूल मौजूद है, फाइल कहाँ है? फाइल ये रहा, हमजा फतहा अ, ये इसका फाइल दमीर मुस्ततिर. वही बात जो सबसे पहले मैंने बताई थी, सबसे पहले सेंटेंस में. ठीक है, आज के दर्स में. सो द फाइल इज देयर. इट मींस ही रेड. नॉट ओनली रेड, बट ही रेड a new lesson. Darsan jadidan, a new lesson. So this is the new lesson. خلق الله الشمس والقمر والنجوم. خلق is the فعل, الله is the fa'il, الشمس والقمر والنجوم wal bahra, whatever it is, let's see, wal arda wal bihara, all of them are mansoob. Why? Because all of them are objects. Now khalaqa is the fa'il. Khalaqa is the fa'il. He created. Allah created. Allah is the fa'il. What is this? الشمس والقمر والنجوم والبحار والأرض. What is this? All of these are مفعول. مفعول به. That is why they are mansoob. फेल फाइल और मफूल. अल्लाह ने पैदा किया शम्स को और कमर को और नजूम को और अर्ज को और बिहार को. वखलक कुल्ल शैइन. अगेन वखलक कुल्ला, not kullu. Why? Because kulla is the object. Kulla shay'in, everything. وخلق is the fa'il and fa'il. Fa'il and fa'il. كل شيء is the مفعول به, which is itself mudaf and mudafun ilayh. Kulla is mudaf to shay'in mudafun ilayh. What it literally means is that every one of things. وخلق الإنسان من طين. وخلق, and he created al-insana, the man, the human being, again the object, min teen, from, क्या कहते हैं, dust.
Mud.
وخلق الإنسان من طين. जी
Can we say mud? Minteen from mud.
हाँ, mud. Okay. No, actually, I don't know the exact difference between mud and soil and clay and clay
The
या dust.
Mudarris will explain.
हाँ,
The Mudarris will explain.
अच्छा, okay. Okay. ثم قام. ثم قام. Then he stood up. ثم قام. Then he stood up. He stood up. वो खड़े हुए and said وكتب هذا الدرس على السبورة. وكتب, and he wrote. He stood up and he wrote هذا الدرس, this lesson. I'm circling the mansoob part, okay, so you can understand which one is the object. على السبورة, on the blackboard. On the blackboard, things like these are added phrases. Okay, this sentence was correct until here also. If this ala saburate was even not there, this sentence was a complete sentence. But these are additional parts of the sentence. These are called غير صريح. Okay, so this is مفعول به غير صريح. على السبورة. مفعول به غير صريح. I don't want you to be entangled in the in the technical phrases, so I try to keep it simple. Okay, ala saburate is an attached phrase to the sentence which is explaining kataba. Okay, let's move on now. رفع محمد. رفع, he raised. Who raised? Muhammad raised. Yadahu, what did he raise? His hand. Yadahu, his hand. Yadahu, his hand. Yadaha, her hand. Right? So, Rafa'a Muhammadun yadahu. Muhammad raised his hand. Waqal, and he said, Ma ma'na tin. What is the meaning of الطين يا أستاذ؟ قال المدرس قال المدرس الطين معناه التراب المختلط بالماء. التراب مختلط بالماء. What is the meaning of turab again? Turab means clay or uh, clay. Yes, clay. المختلط mixed. مختلط اختلاط करना, mix करना, mixed with the water. Clay mixed with water. So the teacher explains that the meaning of it, معناه, the meaning of it, معناه, what is this? मुजाफ मुजाफुन इलैह, معناه, इसके माने, उसके माने, right? Its meaning. معناه التراب مختلط المختلط بالماء. ورفع فيصل يده. ورفع فيصل يده. Look at this sentence in detail. Again, ये जो बात मैं बार बार समझा रहा हूँ ना, इसका रीजन ये है कि ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और इसको हर एक को समझ में आना चाहिए. जब तक आप ये नहीं समझेंगे आगे नहीं बढ़ सकेंगे. ठीक है? तो किसी भी पॉइंट को आप छोड़ के आगे नहीं बढ़े, उसको देखें, समझने की कोशिश करें. एक बार में नहीं आ रहा, दूसरी बार रिकॉर्डिंग देखें. नहीं समझ आ रहा, तीसरी बार रिकॉर्डिंग देखें. फिर भी नहीं समझ आ रहा, मुझसे पूछें, मैं बैठा हूँ यहाँ आपकी खिदमत में. ठीक है? 24/7 इंशाल्लाह. जस्ट सेंड मी अ वॉइस मैसेज or just send me the photograph of the problem and I'll try my best to solve it. ورفع فيصل, and raised Faisal yadahu, his hand. This is the nasab, okay? This is the mansoob. Yadahu, his hand. Yani mudaf mudafun ilayh. Yadahu, what is yadahu? It is mudaf mudafun ilayh. Where is the mark for the object? The mark for the object is right here. The fatha. وَرَفَعَ فَيْسَلٌ يَدَهُ, and Faisal raised his hand. فَقَالَ لَهُ الْمُدَرِّسُ, and he said to the teacher, أَعِنْدَكَ أَعِنْدَكَ سُؤَالٌ يَا فَيْسَلُ. The teacher said to him, did you have, do you have a question, O Faisal? قال فيصل نعم. Faisal says yes. عندي سؤال. سؤال, not سوال. سوال is Urdu. Su'al is Arabic. Faisal says, عندي سؤال. Faisal says, I have a question. عندي سؤال. البحار, the oceans. جمع البحر. अच्छा, ये आल बिहारू कहा है इसने. अल बिहारू भी हो सकता है और आल बिहारू भी हो सकता है. जमउल बहरी. इज बिहार, is Bihar, this is the question, okay? Is Bihar the plural of the ocean? Is it the plural of Al-Bahar? قال المدرس نعم. Of course. Mudarris says yes. هو كذلك. هو كذلك. It is like that. It is like that, or he is like that. Because we are he or it is. Ka means like. This is called kaf tashbih. Kaf tashbih. So there are two types of kafs. One is kaf tashbih. Huwa kazalik. It is like that. It's like that. Huwa kazalik. It's like that. قام الحسن. Qama. He stood up. Who stood up? Hassan stood up. Waqala and said, Ma jam'u samai ya ustadu. What is the plural of as-samai, O teacher? قال المدرس جمعها سماوات. The teacher said its plural is samawat. ثم سأل المدرس الطلاب عدة أسئلة. ثم then سأل asked المدرس the teacher الطلاب the students. Then the teacher asked the students مفعول به عدة أسئلة مضاف إليه. What is عدة? عدة is the number. The number. عدة यानी number. عدد यानी number. عدد का मुअन्नस होता है عدت यानी मुद्दत. ओके, मुद्दत और इद्दत दो अलग अलग चीजें होती हैं. मुद्दत के मायने टाइम है और इद्दत के मायने काउंट है. राइट. Several questions, numerous questions. Numerous is the best translation. عدة أسئلة, numerous questions, many questions. Okay, no, many is not the literally translation. Okay, it's not the dictionary translation. The teacher asked the students a number of questions. من خلقك يا إبراهيم. Man, who? خلقك, created you. What is the object of creation? Ka. Man khalaqaka ya Ibrahimu. But don't confuse this fatha with the nasab. Okay, this is the kaf khitab. So this fatha is not about mansub. So man khalaqaka ya Ibrahimu. Who created you, O Ibrahim? Khalaqani Allahu. Allah has created me. Khalaqani Allahu. Allah has created me. Where is me? Me is in the ya mutakallim. Me is the ya mutakallim. So ya mutakallim is the maf'ul muqaddam. The object brought before the subject. Allahu. Allah created me. This sentence could have been said like Allahu khalaqani. That is also correct. Okay, that's not wrong. Allahu khalaqani. Allah created me. Right? Khalaqani Allahu. Allah has created me. So you see the fatha on the top of the ya mutakallim. Right? So this is expressive. Khalaqani Allahu. Allah has created me. Man khalaqakum ya abnai. Al-Jami', all of them reply, Khalaqana Allahu. Allah has created us. Man khalaqani ya Abbasu. Huh? He is asking Abbas, who created me? The teacher is asking Abbas, oh Abbas, who created me? Man khalaqani ya Abbasu. Ya Abbas. Abbas replies, Khalaqakallahu. Allah has created you. He's not asking to Abbas that who created Abbas. He's asking Abbas who created me, the teacher. Who created me? Abbas replies, Khalaqakallahu. Allah has created you. Al-Mudarris says, Man khalaqa shamsa ya Abdullah. Oh. Man khalaqa shamsa ya Abdullah. Oh, this needs much explanation. Okay. Man khalaqa shamsa. Man means who. Khalaqa means created. Ash-shamsa means the sun, which is the object of creation. Ya is the harf al-nida. Abdullah is the munada. Abdullah is mudaf mudafun ilayh. But here, when you say ya, after ya, the first part of the noun gets a fatha. The first part gets fatha. Ya Abdullah. Not Ya Abdullahi. Not Ya Abdillahi. But Ya Abdullah. So, Man khalaqa shamsa Ya Abdullah. Who created the sun, O Abdullah? Abdullah replies, Khalaqahallahu. Allah has created her, or Allah has created it, because the shams is muannas, it is feminine in Arabic. उर्दू में सूरज होता है, अरबी में सूरज होती है. ठीक है. अच्छा. वमन खलकल कमर या अब्दुर रहमान. And who created the moon, O Abdul Rahman? O Abdur Rahman. So Abdul Rahman replies, Khalaqahullah. So the moon is masculine. उर्दू में भी चांद होता है, अरबी में भी चांद होता है, लेकिन उर्दू में सूरज होता है, अरबी में सूरज होती है. ठीक है. So that is why Man khalaqa shamsa, he replied khalaqaha. Man khalaqa al-qamara, he replied khalaqahu. Khalaqahullah. Allah has created it. وَمَنْ خَلَقَ النُّجُومَ يَا أَحْمَدُ. And who created the stars, O Ahmad? خَلَقَهَا اللَّهُ. This is for plural. This is not for singular masculine, singular feminine. Why? Because an-nujumu is the jama mukassir غير aqil. So we would use the wahid muannas pronoun. We would use ha. Allah has created them. Allah created them. Yaqub asks a question. Ya Ustad, عندي سؤال. I have a question. ليست له علاقة بالدرس. عندي سؤال. I have a question. عندي. I have. سؤال. Question. ليست. Not. له. For it. Not. For it. علاقة. علاقतुन के माने होते हैं मुताल्लिक होना, यानी about. It is not about biddars. It is not about the lesson. عندي سؤال ليست له علاقة بالدرس. I have a question that is not about the lesson. Al-Mudarris asks him, Ma huwa? What is it? Yaqub said, Qara'tu fi kitabin. Qara'tu, I read. Fi kitabin, in a book. Fi kitabin, in a book. Anna nujuma, anna means that. An nujuma means the stars. Anna nujuma. Nujum is the ismo anna. Okay, it is not the maf'ul. It is not the maf'ul. Okay. Anna nujuma ab'adu min ash-shamsi. Ab'adu. And okay, let me translate one at a time. Qara'tu, I read. Fi kitabin, in a book. Anna, that. An-nujuma, the stars. Ab'adu, further. Further. Min ash-shamsi. So because it is a comparative degree, because of min. Whenever you have ab'adu min something, then of course it would be comparative. Further from the sun. The stars are further from the sun. Al-Mudarris says, Haza sahihun. This is correct. مما خلق الله الإنسان يا عثمان. Why? مما خلق الله الإنسان يا عثمان. Allah has created the man Osman. خلق الله الأسمان خلق الله الإنسان من طين. Allah has created insan from tin. أحسنت يا عثمان. You have done great, O Osman. ومما, and with what خلق الله الجنة يا أبا بكر. ومما خلق الله الجنة يا أبا بكر. ومما, مم plus ما, مما, مما या मिम्मा एक ही बात है. मिम्मा और मिम्मा, किस चीज में से, किस चीज में से, with what. खलक़ल्लाहुल जानना, जान is the plural for jinn and it is mansoob because it is the object. Ya Aba Bakrin, again the first part of Abu Bakr changed to Aba, and the second part Bakrin remains Bakrin, right? Ya Aba Bakrin, not Ya Abu Bakrin, not Ya Abi Bakrin, but when you say Ya, you say Aba Bakrin, Ya Aba Abdullah, Ya Abul Hasan, Ya Abul Hasanain, Ya Abul Qasim. Okay, not Ya Abul Qasim, not Ya Abil Qasim. Okay, remember that the first part of the name is mansoob when you add ya to it. So وَمِمَّا خَلَقَ اللَّهُ الْجَنَّ يَا أَبَا بَكْرٍ, and with what Allah created the jinn, the jinns. Oh Abu Bakr, oh Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr replies, خَلَقَ اللَّهُ الْجَنَّ مِن نَارٍ. Allah has created the क्या बोलते हैं इसको, जिन्नात. Allah has created the jinns from fire, from nar. Al-Mudarris asks, كيف عرفت? كيف عرفت? How did you know? كيف, how, عرفت, you know. How did you know? ذلك, that. How did you know that? كيف عرفت ذلك? How did you know that يا أبا بكر? عرفت, I know that من القرآن الكريم, from the Quran al-Kareem. فجاء في سورة الأعراف, it came in the Surah Al-A'raf, it came in the Surah Al-A'raf, Anna Iblisa, that Iblis was Qala Lillahi, that Iblis said to Allah. Iblis said to Allah, Ana khayrum minhu, I am better than him. Ana, I am khayrun, better. Why better? Because min is there. Khayrun minhu, I am better than him. خلقتني, you created me. فعل فاعل مفعول. خلقتني, فعل فاعل مفعول. You created me. خلقتني is the فعل فاعل مفعول. You created me من نار, from fire. وخلقته, so first it was خلقتني, now it is خلقته, and you created him. وخلقته, and you created him من طين. Okay, so أحسنت يا أبا بكر, well done O أبا بكر. كم سماء, كم, कितने, how many. سماء तमीज हो गया. कम समान, how many skies. خلق الله, Allah has created. Ya Abdullahi, O Abdullah. Abdullah replies, خلق الله سبع سماوات, Allah has created 7 skies. Mudaris asks, وفي كم يوم, وفي, and in. Kam yawmin, how many days? Kam के मायने क्या है? How many? देखो, kam samaan, how many skies? Yeah, here we have it here. Kam samaan, how many skies? Kam yawmin, how many days? So why don't we have kam sama in? That's the reason, okay? I'll tell you in the points to remember. Kam yawmin khalaqallahu samawati wal arda ya Abdurrahman. So how many days? So in wafi, so and in kam yawmin. How many days? Khalaqallahu samawati wal arda. Allah created the heavens and the earth. Ya Abdurrahman. Again, the Abd has the fatha because it is the first part of the name. Then Abdurrahman says, Khalaqallahu samawati wal arda fi sittati ayyamin. Fi sittati ayyamin, in 6 days. Okay, I'll be moving a little bit faster now, okay? Mudarris says, Haza sahihun. This is correct. قال الله تعالى. Allah Ta'ala said, في كثير من الآيات, in many of the ayat, إنه خلق, that indeed he created سبع سماوات, 7 skies. فقال في سورة الطلاق, and he said in the surah of Talaq, الله الذي خلق سبع سماوات, Allah has created 7 skies. وَكَذَلِكَ, and like that, قَالَ فِي كَثِيرٍ, he said in many, فِي كَثِيرٍ مِنَ الْآيَاتِ, he said in many of the ayat, إِنَّهُ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ. He has created the skies and the earth in 6 days. فَقَالَ فِي سُورَةِ الْحَدِيدِ, and so he said in Surah Al-Hadid, هو الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام في هذه اللحظة في هذه اللحظة, at that moment, في هذه اللحظة, at in that moment, رن الجرس, رن الجرس, the bell rang. فخرج المدرس من الفصل. Alhamdulillah. Finishing this lesson was a task. So, like we have 2.5 pages of these, inshallah, moving quickly to points to remember first. Okay, so you can revise this lesson and understand the taraqib, inshallah, yourself. And then tomorrow, inshallah, we'll be doing the exercises, all the exercises. You have the invitation to do the exercises tomorrow if you want to do them. Okay. And if you get stuck somewhere, you can always call me for help, or you can just say that I don't know. And inshallah, I will help you out. Whoever of the sisters can, inshallah, um, uh, be with us tomorrow and do the lesson. So doing the exercises, okay? Tomorrow we'll be doing the exercises only. So this is page number 90, points to remember. In this lesson, we learn the following. Number 1, the nasab ending of the sounds, feminine plural. Jama Salim, Jama Muannas Salim. Write it down. Write it down right here. Jama Muannas Salim. Jama Muannas Salim. We have learned earlier that the normal nasab ending of a noun is a. For example, innal baita jadidun, qara'atul kitaba. The normal ending is a. Note, we learn that the nasab ending of a noun is the sound feminine of a sound feminine plural form is e. Ra'aytul abna'a wal banati. Okay, so I want to make this easy for you. So please write it down with me. Muslimun, Muslimun, Muslimane, Muslimatun. This is the halat of Rafa. Now, what about the nasab? Halat nasabi? Musliman, Muslimaine, Muslimatin. What about the halatul jar? Halatul jar would be Muslimin, Muslimaine, Muslimatin. Write it down first, please. You have to write it down. The screenshots would not be sufficient. This is a big, big, big learning you should have. So how do you read this chart? You read it like this: Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaine, Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. So when a Muslim is in
सलामकुम,
halat,
कैसे हैं मौलाना?
जी
ये मुस्लिमातुन, मुस्लिमातिन, फिर मुस्लिमातिन।
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल सही। तो यहाँ सवाल ये
अच्छा,
पैदा होता है कि मुस्लिमातन क्यों नहीं है, इस तरह से क्यों नहीं है। इसकी वजह यह है कि अरब लोग जो है जमा मुअन्नस सालिम के ऊपर जो है ना दो जबर नहीं देते। ठीक है, तो हालत नसब में भी ये मुस्लिमातिन रहता है और हालत जर में भी ये मुस्लिमातिन ही रहता है।
तो ये
हाउ डू
मुस्लिमुन वो क्या है? फर्स्ट जो आप लिखा है हालत, क्या है वो हालत?
रफा, तीन हालतों के नाम आपको याद होने चाहिए: हालत रफा, हालत नसब और हालत जर।
रफा, हालत नसब।
और हालत जर, जब भी मुस्लिम कुछ कर रहा हो तो वह हालत रफा में होता है। राइट, हालत रफा में उसको लिखने का तरीका होता है मुस्लिमुन, दो पेश लगाकर। लेकिन जब दो मुसलमान कुछ कर रहे हो तो वो भी हालत रफा में होते हैं, लेकिन उनके ऊपर तनवीन नहीं लगाई जाती, उनके ऊपर हम कहते हैं मुस्लिमान। राइट, और जब मुस्लिमात कुछ कर रही हो तो वो भी हालत रफा में होती है, क्योंकि कुल्लु फाइलिन मरफूउन। ठीक है ना, फाइल हमेशा मरफू होता है। तो फाइल मरफू होता है का मतलब यह है कि अगर मुस्लिमात कुछ कर रही हो तो हम कहेंगे जाअनी मुस्लिमातुन, मेरे पास आई मुस्लिमात। ये इसको पहले आप लोग लिखिए, फिर इसकी एग्जांपल्स मैं आप लोगों को लिखवाता हूँ।
हाँ, मैं तो लिख ली मौलाना।
तो इसको पढ़ने का तरीका क्या है? हाउ टू रीड इट? यू रीड इट लाइक दिस: मुस्लिमुन, मुस्लिमन, मुस्लिमिन, मुस्लिमाने, मुस्लिमैने, मुस्लिमैने, मुस्लिमातुन, मुस्लिमातिन, मुस्लिमातिन. In the halat al-nasab, it would not be muslimatan. That's the point. It will not be muslimatan. It will show you kasratain, kasratanween. But it is mansoob. In the sentence, it is mansoob. What is the alamatun nasab? The alamatun nasab is kasratain. Take a screenshot, please. असल जो प्रॉब्लम हमें समझना है वो क्या है? वो ये है. तो ऐसा भी हो सकता है. It is possible that a sound feminine noun in the halat al-nasab have a kasra tanween. It's not a jar, it's the nasab. And what is the alamat al-nasab? The alamat al-nasab is kasratain. ठीक है, ये समझ आना था आपको, ये हमने समझा दिया, इंशाल्लाह समझ में आ गया होगा, वरना आप इसको दोबारा देख लीजिएगा. इन्नल बैता जदीदुन, करअतुल किताबा, रअयतुल अबना वल बनाता. In this sentence, both abna and banat are objects of the verbs ra'aytu. Ra'aytu means I saw. I saw abna and banat. I saw boys and girls, right? So al banati are the objects of the verb ra'aytu, and so they are mansoob. The noun al-abna'a has a regular a ending with the fatha, but the noun al-banati has the e ending with the kasra, because it is found feminine plural, sound feminine plural, which ends at at. जो भी नाउन आत पे चल रहा हो वो क्या है? वो है साउंड फेमिनिन प्लूरल, जमा मुअन्नस सालिम. Here are some more examples. खलक़ल्लाहु समावाति wal arda. You see, samawati wal arda. What is khalaqa? Khalaqa is the fa'il. Who is the fa'il? Allah is the fa'il. Khalaqallahu is the fa'il and fa'il. So what is the maf'ul? The maf'ulun bihi is the samawati wal arda. On the word wal arda, we can see the fatha denoting the nasab. But again, we have got something new. We have got this kasra denoting the nasab, because the sound feminine plural as-samawat. So how can you conjugate sama? As-sama, as-sama'u, as-sama'a, as-sama'i, as-sama'ani, as-sama'aini, as-sama'aini, as-samawatun, as-samawa, as-samawatu, as-samawati, as-samawati. You see, in halat al-nasab it would be as-samawati. Same thing to majallati. Qara'tu, I read. Al-kutuba, the books. Was-suhufa, and the magazines. Wal-majallati, was-suhufa, and the books, and the majallati, and the magazines. What is this? This is alamatul nasab, not alamatul jar. Kasra is the alamatul nasab. It could have been alamatul jar also, okay? Because again, the majallat, majallatun, majallatan, majallatin. Look, I am writing these things for a purpose, okay? You should also write it. Al majallatun, majallatun, majallatan, majallatin. right? Majallatun, majallatan, majallatin. Majallani, majallatani, majallatani, majallataini, majallataini, majallatani, majallataini, majallataini. Now the plurals. Majallatun, majallatin, majallatin. अब तमाम सारे एराब नहीं लगा रहा हूँ, ठीक है? नुक्ते भी नहीं लगा रहा हूँ, आप लोग खुद ही समझ जाए. मजल्लतुन, मजल्लतन, मजल्लतिन, मजल्लतानि, मजल्लतैनि, मजल्लतैनि, मजल्लातुन, मजल्लातिन, मजल्लातिन. हालत नसब में क्या होगा? मजल्लातिन. अब अगर इस पे अलिफ लाम आ जाए, if we have alif lam before the word majalla, then what we have is al majallati. If you have alif lam, you cannot have a tanween, of course, so you change it to a single harakat, but the harakat remains the same, kasra. Al majallati. Take a screenshot, we can move on. So al majallatu, al majallati, al majallati. So qara'tul kutuba was suhufa wal majallati. All of these are in halat al nasab. Qara'tu is the fa'il and fa'il. I read all of them, all the other things. Al kutuba was suhufa wal majallati. So you see, kutub is also plural. Suhuf is also plural. Majallat is also plural, but this is feminine sound plural. So this rule only applies to feminine sound plural. إن الإخوة والأخوات في البيت. إن الإخوة والأخوات في البيت. The brothers and the sisters, indeed the brothers and the sisters are in the house. Now here we should understand that this fatha is halat al-nasab, but it is not object. The exact sentence was al-ikhwatu wal-akhawatu fil bayti. This was the sentence without inna. Okay? Al-ikhwatu wal-akhawatu fil bayti. The brothers and the sisters are in the house. So this is the fa'il, okay? Not the maf'ulun bih. Now because of inna, it gets mansoob. Because of inna, it gets mansoob. The word ikhwa gets a fatha and the word akhawat gets a kasra. Remember that the nasab and jar endings are the same in sound, feminine, plural. सीधा सीधा ही पहले ही बोल देते हैं. Remember that the nasab and the jar, the halat al nasab and the halat al jar endings are the same in sound, feminine, plural. जैसा कि मैंने आप लोगों को बताया. إن الطالبات إن الطالبات في الحافلات. إن الطالبات في الحافلات. Indeed, the female students are in the buses. Here, الطالبات is mansoob. الطالبات is mansoob because of inna. And al-hafizat is majroor because of the preposition fi. But both have the I ending. Both have the E ending. Point number 2. We have learned that ra'aytuka means I saw you, and ra'aytuhu means I saw him. Now we learn to use the pronoun of the first person, me. Note the following. Ra'aytani. Ra'aytani. You saw me. Khalaqani Allahu. Allah created me. Sa'alani al-mudarrisu. The teacher asked me. An object pronoun attached to the verb itself. And the subject is something else, like al-mudarrisu. The mudarris, the teacher asked me, not I asked the teacher. Okay. The pronoun of the first person is only he, but an n is added between the verb. ये आप लोग पढ़ लीजिएगा भाई ये जरा. As we know, you saw ra'aita with the feminine ra'aiti for feminine. If we say ra'aita, ये बहुत डिटेल है और इसका कोई खास फायदा नहीं है. Number 3, how to say in Arabic, how beautiful is this car? What a beautiful car it is. This is expressed in Arabic by Ma ajmala hadhihi sayyarata. This is called fi'lut ta'ajjub. Fi'lut ta'ajjub. And has the form af'alahu. Ma af'alahu. One can use the pronoun who or any other pronoun in the accusative or replace it by a mansub noun. For example, Ma atyabaka. How good are you? Ma afqaraha. How poor she is. Ma aksara nujuma. How how numerous the stars are, or how many the stars are. So many stars. Huh? So it is to express ta'ajjub. Ma ashala. Hadha darsa. How easy is this lesson? Boy, it's very easy. But not for the students. Number 4. We have learned in the book too that the noun after ya, the word ya, takes only one dhamma. Ya waladu, ya ustazu, ya hamidu, ya bilalu. Now, if the noun after ya is mansoob, is mudaf, it is mansoob. Ya baita bilalin, ओ बिलाल के घर. या बिनता बिलालिन, हो daughter of Bilal. Ya ukhta Muhammadin, O sister of Muhammad. Ya ibna akhi or yabna akhi, O son of my brother. Ya Rabbal Ka'bati, O Lord of the Kaaba. Ya Abdallahi, O servant of Allah. Ya Aba Bakrin, O Aba Bakr. Literally, O father of Bakr. Note that the mansoob form of Abu is Aba. Ya Rabbana, O our Lord. So we don't say Ya Rabbuna. We say Ya Rabbana, O our Lord. Point number 5. We have learned in book 2 that the noun after the word come, how many, is singular and mansoob. But if the word come is preceded by a preposition, the noun following it may be majroor or mansoob. For example, kam riyalan indaka. How many riyals do you have? Become riyalan or riyalin haza. So with the B word, you say become riyalin haza. For how many riyals is this? Become. For how many riyals is this? So then you say become riyalin, not riyalan. Here, both riyalan and riyalin are permissible because of the preposition be. In the same way, we can say في كم يوما يا يوم. In how many days? So both ways it is correct. Point number six. Oh, it's too much now. Point number six, seven, eight, oh, 9, 10, 11. या खुदा कितना टाइम है भाई हमारे पास. No, I think that's it for today. It's too much. So we'll start. We will. What are we going to do? Is that we will continue our lesson tomorrow, inshallah. We'll go through the first 5 points and we'll continue the points to remember, and then we'll be doing the exercises. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Any questions? No questions?
No
Okay.
questions.
Thanks. That's all for today, inshallah. Sallallahu
Thank
ala
you.
Muhammad wa alihi tahirin, inshallah. See you tomorrow, everybody. Eid Mubarak, and remember us in your prayers and du'as. Let's recite Surah Al-Fatiha for all the marhumin, mu'mineen and mu'minat, especially including family members of, especially including the deceased family members from our families, and including ulama Islam and Shuhada Islam.